Hey, Walt.
Hi, Dave.
Good to
Hi,
see you.
Chris.
Good to see you.
How are you doing?
Walt Washington
Great.
of
How are
Great
you?
Basin
Oh, great.
Sports
Look at
meets
this.
us
What a
at the
beautiful
beach.
day today. This is a
kidding.
perfect Tahoe day. Great day to go paddling.
Can't wait.
And we're going to go down here along the boulder fields and head down to the first point there, which is the Thunderbird Lodge or the old Whittle Estate.
Oh, cool.
So that's our objective today.
So it looks pretty clear, pretty even. The water doesn't look too
Very clear,
difficult.
very calm. It's typical for this fall time of the year. It's very predictable and just a great time to go out.
Good deal. Let's go.
Walt provided us with all the gear we'll need. The skirt is optional. Some people don't like them, but we prefer to stay as dry as possible, so we'll use them.
Walt, these are a little different than the kayaks we used last time we came out with you. What is the difference?
Well, what we have here today are some light touring kayaks, which are a little bit better adapted to this water. They're a little bit faster, a little bit better performance.
There may be no better way to experience Tahoe than to be on Tahoe. It's such a pleasant activity, feeling the coolness through the plastic kayak and hearing the sounds of the paddles as they move through the water. A faint hum of distant boat motors reminds us, though, that we're not alone.
Anybody ever kayaked all the way across?
Sure do. Well, I tell them there's nothing out there but water.
We can see countless rocks beneath the water's surface as we go. Some of them seem only inches from the bottom of the kayaks, and a few actually break the surface. These obstacles, in addition to the sun's reflection off the water, add an element of challenge for us.
How far down can we see?
Well, we can actually see over 65 feet. Lake Tahoe is one of the clearest lakes in the world, and the main reason for that is, of course, there's very little nutrients in the lake.
Walt takes a slight detour so that he can show us what appears to be a bonsai tree growing out of a huge boulder.
That is incredible. I've never seen anything like that here, and it's the only one around that has
The only
anything
one I've
growing.
spotted, yeah. Now we're going to curve around here to the right.
Okay.
We're lucky to have calm water today. Many days the wind swells in the afternoon, which kicks up waves, and for an inexperienced kayaker this can be dangerous. Today, the only waves we feel are coming from passing boats and jet skis.
We got to paddle on.
Okay, here we go.
Paddle on. We're heading toward that. That's the
Whittle Estate or
Whittle
bust.
Estate right there, right? We're not far.
All this property that we see around here was at one time owned by George Whittle. He was a real estate tycoon from San Francisco.
The Thunderbird Lodge dates back to a time when members of wealthy San Francisco society built vacation homes on the lake. The prominent Nevada architect Frederic DeLongchamps designed it for George Whittle with a natural look, intending to blend the house in with the surroundings.
What is the official name of this place? It's had many names.
Actually, the official name now is the Thunderbird Lodge, which is named after the boat that resides in the boathouse behind us, called the Thunderbird. Was built in 1940 by George Whittle, who also built his entire estate here in 1936. George owned about 40,000 acres of land around here and 24 miles of shoreline on this side of the lake.
Everything we've seen so far, basically?
Everything and then some.
Wow.
And one of the reasons that this area is so pristine today and doesn't have a lot of development is because he owned that right up to his death in 1969.
And he chose not to develop it.
He chose not to develop it. At some point he wanted to put in some development, but changed his mind and decided he was going to get into collecting elephants instead.
Good man.
The Thunderbird Lodge is a collection of 6 historic buildings, from the lodge itself to the boathouse. The lodge is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and the estate is owned and operated by the Thunderbird Lodge Preservation Society. Tours of this estate are available from May to September. The afternoon is waning as we head back to Sand Harbor. Once back, we'll return to Highway 50 in Carson City for the night.